roads out there. Man, let me tell you, Mama said there'd be days like this. This is one of those days, man. One of those days. Here I am at the shipper. I actually got here yesterday. Let me tell you, let me back up and tell you how the story starts. 2 a.m. yesterday morning, I had a flat on a trailer. Of course, I limp it down to a Love's, to a shop, to get it repaired. Of course, I get in there about 3 o'clock. Shop tech doesn't arrive till 7 a.m. in the morning. So this puts me way behind on my load. So I come down and I make my drop. Finally get in. I actually get to my drop time on time, but it puts me late for my next pickup. Ah, hell, and there they are. Well, let me go ahead and finish my story before I was so rudely interrupted. Well, they weren't that rude about it. So anyway, definitely had troubles yesterday morning. Finally got on the road. I had 6 hours left on my clock, 360 miles to run. So it was going to take all my time. I get down here to my receiver in Rockwell, Texas. No, Grainsville, Texas. That's where it was. They really were Johnny on the spot for me there. They got me unloaded real nice and quick. And by the time they had me unloaded, I had 30 minutes left on my clock. And my next pickup was in Rockwell, Texas, 26 miles away. Did Recap make it on time? You're dadgum right, Recap made it on time. Now, when I say on time, I say I got here within that 30-minute window. I'd actually called at 7 a.m. in the morning to let them know that there was no way that I was going to make a 2 p.m. pickup. So, of course, you know, dispatch says, yeah, we called, we did this, we did that. We talked to somebody. They said as long as you get there prior to 1700, they'll load you. Of course, it is Monday the 13th. I get down here, and I just get in here by the skin of my teeth. Get in, do my post-trip, log off with 1 minute to spare left on my clock. And this place is nuts. You go to the shipping office, it's all locked up. Sign on the door says, check in the office or call this number. You call the number, the girl that answers the phone doesn't even know what country she's in. I mean, it's you ever heard one of those things? Anything that could go wrong is going to go wrong? That was yesterday. So I finally get in the receiving office. The guy in the receiving office, oh, he's got a total attitude. He's like, you're supposed to have been here too. I said, well, my company called and they told, they talked to somebody and said that as long as I got here before 1700, y'all load me. He goes, nope, I don't know who you talked to, but there ain't no way in hell that happened. Well, just a messenger, brother. He goes, nope. He goes, we're going to reschedule you to tomorrow. And I said, well, do you already have a time that you'd like for me to be here tomorrow? No, your dispatch will send that message to you. Guy's obviously having a bad day. You know, and that's what you got to remember. When you're dealing with people out here, you may be having a bad day, but the person that is unleashing on you in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever it may be, their day may be 10 times worse. You have no idea. Just remember that. Keep your mouth shut. Roll with the punches. Do your job the best you can. And keep a good attitude about yourself. You know, I could have blown up on it. I could have called dispatch and said, hey, you know what? Screw this place. I don't like their attitude. I'm going to refuse their load. Somebody else can haul their dadgum freight. And really, that's exactly how I felt about it. But I kept all that on the inside, man. I kept it on the inside. I didn't let any of it on the outside. Anyway, so I ran down on personal conveyance back up to the TA. It's only a couple miles down the road. Of course, I found the very last parking spot that they had. And you know it's the last spot, so it's going to be a nice, tight, squeezed, blind side back into a spot. No big deal, right? Anyway, I got in there and it was shut down and everything. Got everything locked down by 6 p.m. Focus. And I immediately just jumped right in a rat. I slept till midnight. I woke up at midnight, fixed myself a dinner, grilled me a burger, had some baked beans and potato salad, had me a nice little dinner. As soon as I got done with dinner, put everything away, went right back to sleep, man. Got back to sleep about 1 a.m., slept till 7 o'clock this morning. I got 12 hours sleep. I think I was in dire need of some sleep. And that's probably what I needed more than anything was some sleep. 12 hours of sleep in one night, man. I feel great today. Everything's good. I get down here, you know, they rescheduled my appointment for 10 a.m. I get down here a little bit before 9 a.m. Had the same hassle. I'm trying to check in. Like, oh, great. This is going to go exactly like it did yesterday. Go into the receiving office, stand around there for 20, 30 minutes. Nobody ever shows up. Finally get this one cat and give him my information, give him a phone number, and say, man, if you ever find anybody that knows what they're doing, have them give me a call. I'll be in the parking lot. Finally, and that's what that call was on that last little bit when I was shooting the video outside the truck. Guy called and said, hey, yeah, man, we need you back down here at the receiving office. Okay. Anyway, I get back in the receiving. And that same guy that gave me all that crap yesterday afternoon was standing right there while I walked in the door. He basically said, oh, dude, man, I'm glad you came back. I want to apologize for yesterday. Yesterday was definitely the 13th. Everything that went wrong in my world, and you know, I apologize for taking it out on you. And I just really want to appreciate you rolling with the punches and getting the job done, man. I appreciate you. See, and today's a new day. He's in a great mood. Everything's going to go well. What are you doing over there? Bangers. Chill, baby. Chill. We're getting our own little playground over there in the passenger seat. Just suck it up and do your job, man. It ain't rocket science out here. It does take a little professionalism, dedication, and you gotta take a little crap once in a while. That being said, you know, I got up this morning, did my pre-trip, popped my hood, checked all my fluids, looked everything over real good, was walking around the truck, had a ball peen hammer in my hand, checking all my tires. I was doing all that. And I'll tell you guys, this is becoming one of my pet peeves. I wake up in the morning, I rarely ever see a guy do a pre-trip. I don't see hoods coming up on trucks. I don't see guys waking up, all of a sudden, truck just starts moving. Ain't seen anybody even get out of the truck. Pre-trip your truck, guys. If not for your own safety, for mine, man. And you know, every once in a while I do see somebody pre-trip their truck. And I always walk over and shake their hand and thank them for being a professional. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. Generally when I walk over there and shake one of their hands and get talking with them, it's generally a newbie. It's generally a rookie. They're still doing their job. I think some of us old timers and stuff, focus, to Jedi focus, focus. There we go. You old timers can talk a lot of crap, but a lot of you guys ain't doing your job like you're supposed to anymore. You just running around bitching about everybody else. Might want to clean up your own backyard before you start talking about your neighbor. Just saying. Just putting that out there, man. Anyway, that's enough of my going-ons this morning. You all have a great day. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, you too can change the world. All you got to do is be nice to each other. Oh, one more thing. Somebody's going to ask me, why do you keep looking to your left, man? Well, why do you keep looking to your left? Well, there's a guy sitting back there in the dock in that truck, and as soon as he moves that truck out of that dock, I'm going to back my pig in there and get her loaded. So yeah, I keep checking. Make sure I'm doing my job. Bye-bye, y'all.